Whenever I walk into somebody's house, they always say, "Oh, you're Irish, aren't you?" And I know why they say it, and you'll probably figure it out in a minute. It really shouldn't take you very long. You just got to see me pop up on the screen a few times. And it's a weird catch-22 for me because I am Irish on my father's side. The thing is, on his side of the family, you would probably never guess that. Now, my mother, she's full ginger. Straight up Shirley Temple looking ass. Which is where my looks come from, which is the side of my family that is German and Italian. You can see how that's kind of a weird concept. It's really a non-issue. But whenever I meet somebody for the first time and they go, "Oh, you're Irish, aren't you?" I have to be like, yeah, and just move on with it. Now, realistically, had I gotten the height of my grandfather and his brothers, there'd be no question about it. You'd say, no, those are Viking genes. But of course, he had to marry a 4-foot Italian woman, and he screwed the whole thing up. Now here I am, 5'10", and Irish. But now let's go back to the grandparents for a second. My grandmother is 94 years old, still alive, still living in her house in Bergen County, New Jersey. A house that she and my grandfather built themselves. I mean, we're going back a long time. They bought a plot of land, built a house on it for $35,000. And what happened over time is that one-horse town turned into a fairly populated town with roads and a blue ribbon school district. And so her property taxes every year are a little bit more than $12,000. And I want you to take that into consideration for a second. And I'm not going to get into my political views or anything like this, but there was a conversation going on a while back where people were talking about unrealized gains, taxes on unrealized gains. And there was all these people going on about, imagine you have a house that increases in value, and now you need to pay taxes on the increase in value even though you didn't sell the house. Like, dude, that's already what's going on. And yes, you're right. It's bullshit.